All right. So, right, the last thing that we left off was we just did a bunch of purchase orders and a sales order. So now we need to complete one last more for the 25th is going to be our in-store sales. Okay, so once again, no more sales discount, right? And this time we sold 265 cups of regular medium coffee and then 193 large regular coffee, 270 of the medium supreme coffee, and the 195 large supreme coffees. Okay, and 9 ceramic coffee mugs, and we collected tax to be $207.92, with the grand total cash to be $27.28 or 27.28.10. Okay, so once again, we have plenty of space for in-store sales. Okay, and our in-store sales, right? This time we don't need to include the sales discount here. So here you go. All right, we gotta change our descriptions now because we no longer have discounts anymore. So this one will finish up right above the 15th page here. So here in store sales. Right. So in this case, like I've mentioned, right, we can go ahead and save ourselves some time by inserting our formula here. So instead of having to check to make sure that our total debits match our total credits, we can go ahead and put our formula to equal sum on this debit here. So how much is each sales?
Medium regular is 527.35. Large 577.07. Medium 672.30. Large coffee 680.55, and then mug is 62.91.
In tax?
It's $207.92.
Okay, so should be equal up to a grand total of $2,728.10. Is that correct? 27.28.10. Awesome. No typos.
Yeah. So we go to the general ledger. And then we go to the checking to record the sale of the day. Which is so 625 in-store sale, page 15, and $2,728.10. And then we are out of the hole.
Yes.
And then yes, we have now a positive $767.98.
Awesome.
And then we go to the revenues. And with the medium regular with 265 cup on page 15, and it's 527.35. So now balance is 2813.86.
Good.
And then for the large alligator, it's 25. It's 193 cups on page 15. 577.07, and grand total is $3,471.39.
Good. 3471.39.
And then yes, and then medium supreme on 25th, we have a 270 cup on page 15 for $672.30. And now grand total is $3,583.11. And for large supreme on the 25th, we also saw the 195 cup on page 15 for 680.55. And then grand total is $3,961.15.
Good. 3961.15. Good.
And then yes, and then for the mugs, we sold the 9 on the 25th, 9 cups. On page 15 for $62.91. And grand total is $958.38.
Awesome.
And then we are go to and then we go liabilities for the sales tax payable. It's 25 in store sale for page 15, and then it's $207.92 for the grand total of $1,029.11.
Good.
And then we need to go back to the general journal book so that we can record the bank deposit. And it's $2,728.10.
Okay, so
On deposit slip
2,720. Well, we also recorded that we received a payment.
Yeah, oh, I was reading the in-store sale total.
Oh, okay.
So now the grand total for the deposit is 2,700. Yeah, so it's 2781.99 for the deposit total.
2781.99. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. So here we were given that we used a total of 42 pounds of regular coffee and 42 and a half pounds of Supreme coffee. So again, as we increase in more sales, we increase in more pounds usage. In this case, 42 pounds of regular and 42 and a half pounds of Supreme. Okay, so what's my total cost of goods sold if I sold 42 pounds at $632,683?
I have $68.57.
$68.57. Okay, so how much should I have left over?
81 pounds, $432.25.
So good thing that we did indeed order more coffee because we are running very, very low. And we're only on the 25th. We still got to sell the 26th and the 27th before we can even deliver those 78 pounds of coffee to Super A Market. So in this case, we need, good thing that we also purchased more inventory. Okay, so 81 pounds at $132.25. Okay.
And for cream coffee,
£42.5. Right?
but we only have 20 and a half left, I believe, on the bunch.
Good. So now I recognize.
So we need to use different, but
yes, we need to split our inventory into two. So we have 20 and a half. So how many more do I need to sell?
And the other one needed to be 22.
You need to sell 22 pounds from
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the 20 and a half at $1.84 per pound, give me $37.72, which is the entire balance of it.
Okay, so good. So 37.72 is going to be gone. So I can go ahead and wipe that out right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then I have 125 pounds left remaining in my fourth batch of inventory for $1.86. So let's go ahead and calculate what that is. For 22 pounds at $1.86, how much is my total there?
$40.92.
$40.92. So again, adding them all up together for a total of 42.5 pounds gives me a grand total cost of goods sold to be $78.64. So let's go ahead and double confirm this. $40.92 is what I just got rid of. Okay. So 125 minus 22 pounds will give you 103. Okay. 232.50 minus 40.92.
40.92.
Should give me a remainder of 191.58. So perfect. Good.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
All right. Sorry. Past experiences, I had split pennies, so I'm trying to look for it. All right. So there you go. You got 191.58. Okay. And you got a grand total of 78.64 for Supreme. And you have a total of 68.57 for your regular.
Yeah.
68.57. And the other one was something 64.
78. 64.
Okay. And again, in-store use. Okay.
So now we update accounts on the journal ledgers. So we go with cost of goods. So for the coffee, we used the 42 on page 15 for $68.57. So now we have grand total 677.50.
677.50. Good.
And for the Supreme coffee, we used 25. It's 42.5 pound. On page 15, it's 78.64. Grand total is $724.42.
Good. Okay.
And then we go to the asset to update the inventory.
Oh, okay. I thought I missed it. Regular coffee. 625.
Right, regular coffee, used to 42 pounds. On page 15, well, that's $68.57.
And that
And
should
we
give
have a
you.
balance of $132.25,
Good, which is correct.
which I believe matches our.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the 25 cents. So
And
good.
for the Supreme coffee, we use 42 and a half on page 15 for $78.64. So our balance now is $191.58.
That looks right.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is right. I checked.
Okay. There you go. 191.58.
And that's the end.
Awesome. Okay. So let's see if we need to move on to another page or squeeze in one more transaction. Okay, so let's see what happened next. That was the 25th, so now we're on the 26th. So now it says right here that we finally received our coffee on the 26th of June. So received from Atlas Coffee Importers. So here is the coffee and here is the freight line shipment. Okay. So in this case, you'd be able to squeeze in the purchase of the coffee, and then we'll have to do the freight line on the new page. Guys, here you go, regular coffee from Atlas Coffee. $6.26. Okay, and of course we're gonna copy the freight line for the delivery of coffee for the second part of the journal right here on page 16. Okay, so going back to regular coffee, how much did I purchase?
We have 172.50. Supreme coffee is 200. for a total of $372.50. And the invoice is $370. And you want to just go ahead and do the freight line while we've got it there?
Sure.
Okay, so that would be $31.25 on each for $62.50. And we need to create a check. For $62.50 to freight line, shipping cost for copy. Go back to general journal, it's 1527 is the check number. And their invoice was $672. Okay. And then we go to the general ledgers. And we begin with inventory. We purchased 125 pounds of regular on page 15 still. Shipping costs are on page 16. And it's $172.50 and $31.25. $475, something like that.
Okay, that's the first one, and then adding that $31 is going to bring it to $336 even. 336 even.
And down to Supreme Coffee. We do the same. The purchase 125 pounds and shipping costs. Page 15 and page 16. The amounts are $200 and $31.25. So your total would be $391.58, and yeah, that one right there for $22.83.
No worries.
And then liabilities, account payable, invoice 370 for $372.50, page 15. So, that brings us back up over 6,000. And we go to checking in assets. We have check number 1527, page 16, for $62.50.
Okay, so that should drop your value down to $705 and 48 cents.
Okay, and then we go to subsidiary. And vendor, we go to Atlas. On the 26th, we purchased 125 pounds regular coffee, 125 Supreme, 370, page 15. Same terms.
So Excel was trying to pick up the dates and formulas that I have put in there. So in this case,
I'm wondering why it had 4,000 something on it.
yeah, so sometimes if some dates cannot be read, it will just put in a bunch of numbers, and those numbers basically they represent the date in terms of the number. So in this case, the number 44100 is exactly July something in terms of numbers. If you're counting from 1 to 1,000, right, or a million, right, that's date number 44,100. Okay,
I believe the amount was 370
370
invoice.
invoice.
Boy, I'm not sure what the amount was. Hang on, let me pull up that one. Nope, I don't have it.
272.50.
372.
Yeah, sorry, 372.50 because we got 200 plus 172.50, 372.50.
Okay, and then we go to Freightline.
Here you go, Freightline.
26. The same as up there, except the check number is 1527. And I believe theirs was either 612 or 621.
672.
Well, I had a 6 and a 2 in there, and it's on page 16.
Yes.
COD 6250 in both the invoice amount and payment.
Okay.
Okay, and then we go back to, we need to mark our purchase order.
So which Atlas
It,
coffee?
it's the first one, not the most recent, it's the 13.
Good, right? Because here we match our invoices to our bills, right? In this case, my purchase order said it was $372.50, while the other one says it's $380. So in this case, it's gonna be this one.
So it arrived on the 26th.
Well, in this case, we ordered on the 24th. Okay.
And the invoice was 370.
Invoice 370.
Okay, and then we need to update inventory. So on the 26th, we purchased 125. And I didn't see what their amount, there we go, 138. Rate is 31.25.
Okay, total 203.50 or 203.75. So what is my new total quantity?
You have 206.
Okay. And what is my new total cost?
336.
$336 even. Now because the price of the coffee has, oh, in this case it dropped, right? So therefore the price of the average cost should drop too. So in this case it didn't really change. It did drop, but not by much.
Okay. And then we go to Supreme, And we have on the 26th, we bought 125 at 160. The 325 or 3125. Oh, shoot, I was going to calculate that one. Yep, your total would be 185. And we add that to our inventory. 125, but 185 for 231.25.
So here you should have a grand total of 422.83.
Okay, so we've got all of it updated. Okay, I think that's it.
Yep, 422.83. All right. That is it for the regular and supreme coffee. And we also received our shipment for our ceramic coffee mugs. Since I'm already here on my purchase orders, I can go ahead and just eliminate this one. This is the ceramic coffee mugs for $350. So right here, $250. Invoice number 170. Okay, for that 250. So we're still pending two more batches. Right, we know that we purchased 100 ceramic coffee mugs at $2.50, so that gave us a total of $250 plus $100 shipping to give us our total accounts payable to be $350. Right, change up your invoice number here to 170. Okay. I'm going to plug my numbers into my inventory. I'm sorry, my ledgers here. So we got some purchase expense and some freight expense.
It was 100 coffee mugs. Page 16. $250. And then down to the freight expense. Shipment of 100 coffee mugs. Page 16, $100, 400 total. Then liabilities. Accounts payable. Invoice 170. Page 16. Credit 350. We'll have 64, 60, 55.
64, 60, 55. Okay, let me format this real quick. Okay.
And then we need to go to subsidiary.
Right, because we need to update all things ceramics.
On the 26th, we received 100 coffee mugs.
Huh. It's not copying the content in there. Okay, I guess I gotta do it the old fashioned. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Okay, invoice 170. Page 16. Same terms. And date would be the 5th. The 6th, okay. And 30 would be the 26th.
Okay. Because June only has 30 days.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Pool was 350. And I think we've hit everything on that one.
We got one more thing.
Oh, shoot. Give me just a second. I'll figure that out. Okay. If we did that, we did purchase order already. Oh, we have to, no, we don't have the delivery on them. Okay, you got me stumped. I'm not thinking of it. Somebody else. What am I missing?
You received the coffee mugs, didn't you?
Yeah.
So where do you need to put them?
we need to update the inventory worksheet.
Mm-hmm. Because even though this is periodic inventory, only things we don't care about is keeping track of sales. But we do keep a good track record of the purchases we make, because that's going to ultimately tell me how many cups I actually have available on hand, not how many items I sold. I don't care how many items I sold, because at the end of the accounting period, I'm gonna have somebody go down to the basement and count for me to let me know how many items I have. So in this case, this is just a track record to help you keep a record of how many items you have purchased in grand total. So in this case, we got to update today's date, which is the 26th. We purchased 100 units at $250, which brought us to 50 plus $100 worth of freight gave me a grand total of $350. Right? And of course, you can practice your cost per item here. This batch would be $3.50. Okay, so let's see what else. I guess let's go ahead and finish up the 26 with the in-store sales and the cost of goods sold, because we still have half an hour left of class. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and finish that off, and we'll call it a day, and we'll finish off or continue to, when we come back, we'll continue on the 27th. Okay, so this is what happened. We sold 257 medium regular coffee. We sold 200 large regular coffee, and we sold 260 medium supreme coffee and 199 large supreme coffee. So we sold 11 coffee mugs, and we charged $208.58 tax, and collected a total of $27.36.81 in cash. So once again, how do I record this?
Checking and sales, and then COGS and inventory.
Good. Copy this whole section here, and we can paste it right in our journal, because we should have plenty of space for it. Perfect. All right, we still got enough at the bottom for some more transactions here. So today's the 26th. So once again, I can go ahead and run my formula equals sum right here in my total checking. Okay, so how much of each coffee did I sell?
Regular medium was $5.11.43. Regular large was $5.98 even. Supreme medium was $6.47.40. Supreme large was $6.94.51. Mugs were $76.89, and tax is $208.58.
So 2736.81 should be your grand total, and that is correct. No typos.
Okay, so we go to the general. We go to deposits.
Okay, whichever way, as long as you do get it complete. Okay,
Get it all.
4,
It
2,
went
7.
2736.81. Today's date was 11/27/36.81. And now we go to general ledgers.
Okay, let's go back to my journal first. Remember, we have to copy our journal identical into our ledger. So first things first.
Checking. On the 26th, in-store sales for 2736.81. Oh yeah, page 16, 2736.81. It was about 3,400.
34.42.29. Good.
Okay, revenue. Medium regular coffee. There we go. On the 26th, and we sold. I guess I didn't put that up there. There we go. We sold 257. On the 16th, or on the page 16 and for 5/11/43.
So you should get a grand total of $3,325.29.
And then we do regular large. We sold 200 cups. Page 16 for 5.98 even. So we're over 4,000.
4,069.39.
And supreme medium, we sold 260 cups. Page 16 for 647.40.
Okay, that should give us our grand total to be $4,230.51.
Large supreme, we sold 199. Page 16 for very tiny 694.51.
694.51. Good. For a grand total of 465,566.
And then back up to ceramic mugs. We sold 11. Page 16 for 76.89.
And that should give you a total running balance of $1,035.27.
Okay, and then liabilities. We need sales tax payable, in-store sales, page 16 for a total of 208.58.
Oh, sorry. I'm the one that's having the. Okay, there we go. So 1237.69.
Okay, so we got the general ledger done. Um, we need to go to, where's that? That's everything to set that part up, right?
So now we need to know how much we used in the store. In this case, we used another 42 pounds of regular coffee, and this time we only used 42 pounds of Supreme coffee. Okay, so 42 for each coffee.
Okay, so we go to inventory worksheet. Go to regular coffee, 42 pounds at 1.631068.
So how much should you have in grand total?
Takes me a minute to put that number in. $68.50.
68.50. So see how that point of a penny made a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even though if you compare looking at your 25th of June to your 26th of June, you had the same exact number of pounds used, but one was 1.6326 and the other one was 1.6310. So in this case, it dropped by 7 whole cents. So again, very crucial because again, if you're selling thousands of items, you'd be rounding off way too early if you said that this was 1.63. Right? So now I need to update my inventory.
We have 164 pounds left. And the total is 267.50.
Okay. So 267.50. Okay, it's left over. So you just used $68.50 worth of regular coffee.
And then we go to Supreme.
We used 42 pounds. So let's see which batch of inventory I'm going to take out from.
The one at $1.86.
Okay, 103 at $1.86. Good. Oh, wrong one. 186. Okay, 186. So,
Wait,
what is that
is
going
that-
to yield me? What was that?
$78.12.
$70.12.
And we update the inventory.
Okay, so 42 at 76.12 was it? 78.12.
Okay, so we would have left 61.
61.
And of course, we figured that one out.
Should leave you with 113.46. Okay, so that's good. Okay. So now you have a grand total left in this for 344.71. Okay, so you sold or you used $78.12 of Supreme and you used $68.50 for regular.
$68.50 and 70. Okay. And then we go back to general ledgers. In cost of goods. Now, which one are you on there?
This should be regular coffee.
Okay. So 42 pounds. And It was $68.50.
For a total of $746 even.
And Supreme, we also used 42 pounds, paid 16 for 78.12. Have a total of 802.54.
$802.54. Good.
Okay, and then to assets inventory.
Okay, regular coffee.
We used 42 pounds, paid 16 for 68.50.
For $267.50.
That was right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was right.
Okay, and then Supreme, we used the 42 pounds as well. For 78.12, paid 16.
For $344.71.
What it was.
For $344.71. Awesome. And that concludes Coffee Cafe for today. So again, when we come back from the break, we'll go ahead and start doing everything that we need to do for the 27th of June. Okay. All right. So if anybody has any other extra questions,